How's it going, everybody? This is BeatTheBush. Today, I'm going to talk about something a little profound here because most of us have been conditioned to chase after more and more stuff. More and more everything, more and more money. If you think about it, if you keep on moving the goalpost further and further away from where you are currently, you're never going to be happy because there's always something to chase after. Today, I'm going to talk about setting your foot down and saying, what I have right now, this is enough. People always seem to want more money. Whatever amount that they have, they always go, well, having double that would be even better.
This is what you've been working for. How much is enough? How big does this pile have to be?
When I quit my job, I made a video about it and I posted it on YouTube. Every once in a while, to this day, I've been getting comments that ask me, hey, BeatTheBush, you could have stayed at your job for just another year or two. It's always like just a little bit more. And then you could have made a year or two worth of salary more. And then that would be in my bank and, I would be all that much more comfortable. That, I feel, is a very slippery slope. It's the beginning of saying, hey, I just want a little bit more. Can you imagine that, okay, maybe I did stay another year or two. And then I post a video saying, hey, I quit my job. Someone else is going to step in and say, hey, why didn't you stay another year or two more on top of that? So you see my point here. Like, even if it's not their own lives, people view the video and then say, you could have had more. This is exactly what keeps you working for life. For people that do not know how much is enough. How much is enough is a very personal choice. I reached a point where I go, you know what? I'm comfortable with what I have right now. I think I can survive if I just quit. And it turns out after quitting for 1 year and 5 months or so, it's been quite a long time since I haven't done any actual desk work engineering. Since then, it's worked out pretty well. And I feel personally that it was a good choice. So this might be a little bit morbid, but for now, we all know that we're going to all die someday. I came across this article where it talks about the top 10 regrets of dying people on their deathbeds. What is it that they regret the most? So this might give you a little peek into people who's lived their lives already. And what do they regret? What did they want to do in their lives? Because I feel like if you get a peek into it, you can go, okay, this is what they did not like. Then you can go, okay, because of what they don't like, I can specifically go and attack those subjects and, not make the same mistakes that they did. Two things really stands out for me. One of them is that most of these dying people regret working too hard. Another one is that they live their lives true to themselves much more. Now, I feel like because of general consensus, everybody teach everybody else that, hey, you should always strive for better and better. We've been conditioned to always look at the next best thing. Marketing always comes back and then go, hey, this is better in such way or such way. And then you fall into that trap and then go, okay, you keep on buying all these things. Now, how do you not work so hard? One of the ways is to set a final limit on your lifestyle inflation. Once you reach a certain lifestyle that you're happy with and you are able to attain this little goalpost, once you reach that point, then you can lift your foot off the gas pedal a little bit and not be in this fighting mode every single moment of your life where you're just trying to earn as much money as possible. One should also think about how much within reason is enough for you to be happy. Now, I'm not talking about unattainable goals. You need to look at what your current earning power is, what it's likely going to be, at which point can you say, okay, once I have a smaller-ish house, a reasonable car, food to eat, roof over your head, then you would be happy. Then you can go, okay, that is the point at which, you can start to not fight for your life and trying to earn as much money as possible. Now, as an example, I feel like having a modest house and 25 times what your burn rate is in savings, in cash, would be a reasonable amount for you to start to lift off the gas pedal. Now, take myself for example, because I actually implement this myself rather than just talk about it. While I was working at my engineering job, I used only a small fraction of my income. That allowed me to look at other opportunities that might be available, such as doing this YouTube thing where I earn much less than an engineering income. And yet, even though I make much less, I am still able to, not bleed cash because there are some income coming in. Now, let me just say, the more modest that you're willing to live your life, in other words, the earlier that you're going to be able to say, I have enough, then the earlier you're going to be able to retire or switch to a different career that maybe earns less. And I would say once you're able to do something like this, many more doors open up. Your stress level goes way down. Now, I realize that not all people can actually reject a higher salary and live on a lower salary on purpose. Many people actually need a higher salary to even live minimally. In any case, saying that you have enough and just drawing a line there, it's sort of against conventional thinking, and it's a way for you to exit the rat race. I hope you guys enjoyed this way of thinking. Don't forget to give me a like, push that subscribe button, and ring that bell icon. Thanks for watching.